Gotta make sure I got everything ready to go. Let me see. Pull up the live stream. Make sure I get the comments. This is the earliest I've done a live stream and I don't know how long. So I don't know who's gonna be tuned into it, but we gonna see what happens. Hopefully I get some people in here. What's up? What's up? Just about to pull the comments up. What's up? What's up? Appreciate y'all tuning in on this early stream, because it is early. I don't know why YouTube say I have 0 people in here, but I see the chat. Just pulling the pop-up chat over here. Then this say I got 7 people in here, so I appreciate y'all. I didn't know how many people was gonna tune in with me doing this early. It's random, but I just was like, I had a lot of fun on the live stream last night. Then I got my new channel going, so I'm about to work on that today. So I wanted to at least get a stream in before I got started with that. And if you haven't checked it out, it's featured on my channel right now in this DDS gaming. I played Fortnite last night. We're gonna do that again tonight and continue on till the new season starts. But yeah, let me go ahead and get started. I don't know what I'm about to make. We'll have to see. Feel free to leave comments. What's up, DJ Rec? I just love guitar loops. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful day. Gotta find out what key this is in. I'm gonna have to check your thing out, man. I has too many sounds. I haven't even looked in there yet. I don't think. I had to remember to do it, man. Figure out what key this is in. Okay. this live stream because I'm gonna be streaming on my other channel later on tonight. So I just wanted to, you know, stream because I was streaming last night and I had fun on the stream. So I was like, let me get on here and stream some more, so that way I can do this. It's been a long time since I streamed this early though. I used to stream this early all the time, but I became more of a late night person for the streams. Starting over. What's up? What's up? What's up? Just messing around going through sounds. This is one thing about having so much stuff. You going and going and going. Happy Monday. What's up? I literally have too many songs. Too many. You need more sample packs. What type of sample packs you talking about, man? I was super excited last night because I got what is it, Exhale and stuff to pop up on my browser, and I'm super excited about it. That's why I haven't been using it. You want a sample pack from me? Man, I don't even be, what is that, just me playing some stuff and we'll sell the stems for it or the loops for it, the wave files and stuff. Somebody was saying I should sell MIDI kits and stuff, but I don't know, I just haven't tapped into that yet. I don't know if I need to do a battery save on Exhale to load faster, but it'd be taking a minute to load since I updated it. Probably need to do a battery save. And people wouldn't pay. I don't think people pay $100 for it, because everybody else is like, the market for it is what, in between $20 and $30 or something like that. Well, I do have a bunch of beats I could break down and sell like that. Oh, I must not have put that in the right key, because I'm like, that don't even sound right. Let me check. I wish they had a way to auto-detect it. I might do it. I just have to really put it together. What I think I'm gonna work on is some more merch. I'm designing some shirts and things like that, and then I'll probably jump into that as well. I feel like my new channel gonna be a lot of passive income. Wait a second, why is this on the wrong thing? No, that's the crazy part. I don't know. Okay, I'm taking Excel out of here. That wasn't the move to put on here. I thought Excel was going to do something good for me, but that ain't work out that time. Appreciate you tuning in. I know I put it in the right key, it just didn't sound good to me. That's why I took it off. It just wasn't doing it for me. So I was like, I'm not about to sit and go through the whole thing over and over. Kick from Maschine is like hard. I need to figure out what key it's in. But I don't know if I like it better than the 808 I already use. Let me hear what the glide sound like. Actually, I wonder if it's already in key. Let me see. So I don't have to reset, tune it and stuff. I just drop mine in there and use mine instead. This one is here. This one shouldn't even been there. sound anyway, because I don't really like that sound. Find me another crash. Since they updated Maschine, it's like hard trying to adjust to the new way stuff is set up a little bit. But it still worked though. One of my favorites. Man, shuffle the hats just a touch. I'm gonna add some variation to it. I have them like hitting at different points, and then on top of that, I'm going to put some swing on it, so it's gonna sound different. I was gonna do an 808, but I think I'm gonna use the bass line. Just come back in I appreciate that. But the thing about it is, with live streams though, it is about, in my opinion, it's about engagement. But I do both. Like when I'm making beats, I just be trying to, like, I be focused on making the beat, and then sometimes I talk and I get back to the beat, things like that. What's up, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Say this real quick before I go into that. 1 second. Let's see. That's the 25th February, about to be over. It's kind of crazy. Did you change your pitch on the right side? Oh, what you do is you gotta hit shift and pad 15 and 16. You can change the octaves up and down. That's why I like to do my bass and stuff higher, so that way I hear everything and then drop it down. Hey, did you grow up in church? Seem like you have a mom that's a church-going woman. Yeah, I did. I did go to church. My mom do go to church. Do I go to church now? Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. But yeah, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. I can tell you don't like it yet, but I love it. See, I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I feel like I could add more to it. And then when I get to the point where I can add more to it, I feel like I'll be overdoing it, and I don't want to crowd it too much. It's not my usual. I was just messing around. Like, I don't think I ever made a beat with a drum line like this before. Not a drum line, I mean pattern. I need to do a batch resave on Excel. Oh, it loaded up quick this time. I don't even know how I like that. I just feel like that's interesting. Let me take the rest of the keys out. So even though this isn't my favorite, I still kind of like it a little bit. It's different from me, honestly. And it has its own little thing. I'm going to save it and finish it. Sometimes I'll be deleting stuff that probably could have been something. So I'm about to just arrange it real quick, throw it together, and just keep it. Who knows who will like it. But I do like the drum pattern I did though. And to answer your question, you should do both. I know somebody else answered it, but if you put your beats on the beat store, you don't have a way for people to find your beats. It's kind of pointless. Like, it's not going to work out. I'm not going to say it's not going to work out. I think the likelihood of it working out isn't as high. So with me doing stuff on YouTube that grows my brand and that builds people or sends people over to my BeatStars account and all that stuff, so it all goes hand in hand. YouTube has given me a whole lot of opportunities. Like, I know I've had placements and a few things like that, but YouTube has really gave me a lot of opportunities that I didn't even see coming, as far as like working with companies and being able to build passive income off of things, and it opened up my mind to a whole lot. So I would definitely say get on YouTube, and you don't even have to just upload beats. You can do all type of stuff, but once you build your stuff, it just opens up the door, and then more people come to you. Like, I started a gaming channel at 0 subscribers last night, and I'm gonna see how long it takes for me to build that up. That's a hard world to get into, supposedly, because it's so oversaturated. But personally, I believe if I stay consistent with it and use what I know and stick with it, it will eventually grow. And that's, I just didn't want to mix the two together, because I know the gaming world and music world, even though they can be similar, like it's like a Venn diagram, there's a middle ground in there, but it's still two extremes to a certain extent for the audience. So I'm like, when I did those little tests where I was running gaming streams on this channel and people wasn't really watching it, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that on here. So I mean, every now and then you might get like an error. Like last night, it still sent it to this channel instead of my new channel, but I had fixed it before it was on there too long. But you know, doing all that, people will definitely, you know, support that's into it. So yeah, you at 4 now, going for 4 milli. Just I appreciate you subscribing. I'm gonna be on there tonight live streaming. I did have my camera on last night, but I think I'm gonna set it up tonight. I gotta set up my green screen and stuff. That's the only reason why I didn't do it, because I didn't feel like setting that stuff up last night just to run the test. But me and my crew gonna be on there. Fortnite, when the Division 2 come out, I'm gonna get the Division 2. I'm pretty much gonna get everything that come out and just stream games, because I tried to stay away from games, but it's like I read books. Like, I know I'm getting off topic, because somebody's like, oh, I like when you make beats and don't talk. I ain't about to be talking long, because I gotta arrange this. I make beats usually. My day usually go, I wake up, eat breakfast, brush my teeth, all that stuff, make some beats, check some emails, do that, have lunch, make some more beats or whatever, go pick up my son. While I'm waiting to pick him up, I read a book for an hour or so. Might listen to a podcast if I don't feel like reading, or if something going on to distract me from reading. Come back, do his homework, might mess around with some more music, mix some beats, something like that. And then from that point on, I'll just be sitting around, and I'm like, dang, I could be playing the game, but I'm trying to make it productive. So I said, well, why not make a gaming channel if it's something that I really care about doing? So that's what I did. So we're just gonna see how it go. I'll probably be on there before I pick him up today, though, especially with the new season of Fortnite getting ready to start. About to arrange this real quick. It's gonna be super quick. Thinking about getting rid of my transition. I've been using this transition for like the past 5 years. I've added more to it, and I just think it's time for me to just stop using it. But I, for some reason, can't pull myself to stop using it. Alright, I'm done arranging the beat. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, routines are where it's at. I can't wait for it to get hot outside so I can start exercising outside again. I'm so on the fence about this beat. What I'm gonna name this beat. I really like this drum pattern though. Yes, I have a Discord. I have Discord. I just don't use it. I don't really know how to use it. I got it on my phone. I had to look at the information on there, but I just don't be on there like that, like I used to. I don't know why I said like I used to. I only used it 2 times, and I didn't even know what I was doing then. I was using it to communicate with somebody on Fortnite when they first got crossplay. Why didn't it go? I hit the wrong button. Alright, that's where it's supposed to go. 93 BPM. Let me export it. I'm about to check it out. Let me see what my Discord is. Figure out what I'm gonna make next. Yeah, man, I love that drum pattern. I'm probably gonna actually save the drum pattern. Call it Latin drums. Yeah, my Discord, I don't even know what this is. It says Dr. Pancakes joined. Added. Somebody started a call. Somebody added me to the group. Yeah, I had to sit and figure out how this works. Say somebody online though. Wait a second, do I just make a new group right here? Oh, I create a server. Make a server name. Ah, okay. See, I didn't spend enough time with it. I'm gonna have to get on Discord. I should use Discord when I'm doing live streams and make people let people call in. I might make another beat using that drum pattern though. I just had to figure out what I'm gonna do. You get it sorted, post a link. Yeah, I definitely will post a link to it. I hate how my light is reflecting right here, and every time I see it, I keep thinking something is on my eye, but when I open my eye like that, it's still there, so that tells me it's the light. Alright, this is done exporting. Let me save this real quick. Let me just listen to the drum patterns real quick. Say that real quick. Recycle it. Yeah, I might recycle it right now. I don't know. I have to see. Depends on what I make next. I'm thinking about making the beat using Nexus again. Or I might just jump in Dune, honestly. Dune is pretty clean. I don't know if DJ Av is still in here. He's the person, when he did a video on Dune 3, that's what made me buy it. And I don't know if I don't think he had an affiliate link through him. I clicked the link as soon as I heard him giving the demo of it. I'm like, let me go grab this real quick. See this? I know this ain't Dune that I'm messing around with, but I just want to hear how this sounds real quick. Turn my fixed velocity on real quick so I don't have to be slapping these pads. So what this is. What you mean by instrument class? My sounds are VSTs. This is from Rev. It's called Bell Overdrive. See, the thing that stopped me from using these was because I couldn't browse them like this. I literally had to load everything. So it's like I got four brand new VSTs, even though I've had them for years. It's just I just couldn't get into them because I had to sit and go through every single sound and wait for it to load instead of hearing a preview of what it may sound like. And I had no way of favoriting them, and now I can do that. So it's like my mind is like, oh, I got new stuff. that sound was definitely crazy. I favorited it. I hate the way I say something. Favorited it. Some dramatic stuff. It sound like it just drags though at the end. It's where it's supposed to be. That's where I messed up. Metronome, yeah, like we all got to start somewhere. That's a fact. I remember I heard one of my beats from 9 years ago today. I would pull it. Maybe I'll pull it up in a minute. I put it on my Facebook channel. It's crazy. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it after I finish this, or at least get started on it. I haven't made a beat using just the A25 because I haven't really used the A25 like that. But I think it's possible. I made a beat just using the S series keyboard. But I'm just weird though. Like somebody was asking me about, I forgot which, do I prefer doing the keys on here or here, and I'm like, I like just switching it up. Sometimes I will keep this down here because I want to play the piano all the time. And sometimes I'm like, I want these two together, and like I'm doing my drums over here when I could be doing them right here. But it's just, I don't know, it just switches it up sometimes. Yeah, I have some beats online. The website is iwantaddsbeat.com. I did that on accident. I love the way that sound. I'm about to do that. That was a complete accident. Keep that. Now finding something new, and I'm gonna start doing my 808s now. Start using lower keys. Show y'all how real this is. I really like how I use note repeat on the 808, and I never did that before. So when I had stuff happen that I never did before, I pull out the handy note cards and I take note of it. I want a pen. I don't want to use a pencil. It's crazy. Like this is like a whole desk, like my whole operation. I got mail up here and all that stuff. It's crazy. What was I gonna call? What was I gonna say? Use. Note. Repeat. On 808. Real bounce. And what I do, some dust on it. I set it right here. Set this right here, so that way it's in my face when I'm making beats. It's crazy, because that really gave it a whole nother bounce, and I've never done that before. Love your transition of signature sound. Are you talking about this? Oh shoot. What's going on? That little thing right there, and then I had to transition that. I just like those for some reason. I've been using them for years, like probably since I started making beats. So we talking like 10 years ago. I'm gonna go to that beat from 9 years ago though, as soon as I finish this one. I'm about to arrange it real quick. Just gotta label everything. That's another thing to make sure you do. Label everything. Scale was out here. Bone Thugs and Harmony on my beat. Of course, Bone Thugs and Harmony are legends to me. What's up, Lorenzo? But I don't know who would be like who's my favorite member. I like all of them together as a collective. Like individually, some of them are cool, but I feel like they just work better when they all together. In my opinion, for what it's worth. I thought I added something to my hi-hats, so I just did it on this part for the change up. It needs it up here too, so let me go ahead and copy those and paste them up there, because it definitely could use those up there. Okay, so I gotta highlight them in. Do that. There we go. Got that going. Alright. Trying to throw this together. Then we'll start it like, how does it like this? Now I'll get to the comments in a second. I forgot to make my drum patterns full length, so let me do that real quick. Should be good to go. Let me check real quick. This, but this is when I got my first plaque. It's in my Facebook memories. I think I got it probably yesterday in 2015, and it popped up my Facebook memory because somebody posted it. I thought it was crazy, and the crazy thing is this stuff is just sitting in my closet. I didn't hang them back up. They sit right in my closet. I gotta get another one. I'm trying to get a B-Stars plaque, a YouTube plaque. Oh, I just want plaques. I like plaques. Kevin Gates would kill this. That'd be dope. Yeah, but that's your signature sound. Nice bounce on this one. Going back to the bang. This one is really black. Back to bang. This one really black. And I appreciate the feedback when I hear Jeezy or Gucci. Yeah, I can hear Jeezy on it for sure, for sure. How do you know what it works? What effects work on sounds when I do it, the sound goes silent. Which I mean, sometimes you might have to play around with the stuff, like the different, just the way I learned how to do stuff in a way some other people that I know learned how to do stuff is literally just twist everything, like just turn everything. Like don't be afraid to mess nothing up. You can always take the effect out, just mess with it until you get it to work. And I never know which one's gonna work with what until I hear it. And then like I did that note repeat on the 808 on accident because I was actually thinking I had it on my hi-hat, but it turned out that I actually liked it on the 808. So I'm doing that from here on out. I made note to make that something that I really want to do because it has some crazy bounce. When you say put that on the wall, you talking about are you talking about like this wall, or are you talking about on my YouTube wall? I should have put it on Facebook. I mean, not on Facebook, on YouTube. YouTube, Instagram. That's what I meant to say. I'm tripping. Thank you, thank you. I got 2 plaques off of that one song. Hopefully someday I'll get some more plaques off of that. Well, I don't put them up here because it's like this may look like it's a whole bunch of space. This right here really isn't a lot of space. Like right here is not enough space. If I was put the plaque up here, I have my LED lights like right here, and it wouldn't look right. You get what I'm saying? So I have it, but it's like, but the thing is, I would rather people, to be honest, know me from just doing the stuff that I do than to be like, oh, you had this track and I want to follow you because you had this track. I would rather it be like, oh, I like what you do. I like this is stuff I do every day. Those songs are here and there. I send songs out, get songs with people, they sitting whatever, you know, something may come out, some may never come out. So it's like that stuff is up to chance. So I'd rather it be you like what I do on a regular basis instead of all that other stuff. But when I get my own, like a real studio or office, I'm calling it office because I don't think I really want a studio. I'm gonna have a setup pretty much what I have here. Like I have everything I need. Like if I wanted to record somebody, we could do it. We could record right here. I have it literally everything I need, but I don't want to have the whole like, oh, everybody coming to the spot. I want it to be like my office where I actually work, do videos, photos, gaming, my meetups for podcasts, all that stuff. Do I use sounds.com? I have used it, but I'm not really into those sites where I take a lot of stuff. Like, I downloaded a bunch of stuff off of Splice yesterday because I realized that I've been paying Splice every single month for like the past 2 years, and I never download anything, like, for real. So I'm like, this is money that I could be throwing into my investment fund. So that's an extra, what is it? I don't know if it was $8 or $13, but one of the two. That's extra money that could be going to my investment fund every month. Like, I'm cutting everything back that I pay for that I don't use, so that way I can start funding it into my investment funds, so that stuff could just grow over time, because I'm like, I'm spending this money for nothing. So I had like 2,000 credits yesterday, and I just downloaded a whole bunch of stuff that I couldn't download no more. Probably still not going to use it, but I don't know, it's just me. Like, I do want to try the way Sounds is integrated with Maschine now. I do want to try that out. So I probably will give that a shot. But other than that, I'm not too big on going to those sites like that, because I have enough stuff as it is. I be sitting here just trying to find something to use. Yeah, I want to get an office in a tall building somewhere, and just have a nice view of the city, and just sit back and make beats. Like, it ain't got to be a major city. It's just, I want a nice elevated view, have my nice desk, and, you know, all my people that I mess with, we come up there and just work on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got the valet parking, got the food restaurants around the corner, all that wonderful stuff. Just, you know what I'm saying? Something nice. Any advice for a producer that wants to stream? Stay consistent with it. Like, you can follow my journey with my new channel, how I'm gonna stream like gaming, because that's something hard to get into. Man, it'll be expensive for me to get a building in New York. Like, to try and get an office space in New York, that's probably super. That probably cost me like $20,000-$30,000 a month just for the building, just to have to rent. At that point, you can't own that building. Plus, a lot of the stuff I'm talking about, skyscrapers, I wouldn't be able to own a skyscraper right now anyway, but, you know, you have to rent out of it. But I think that would be dope. But like I was saying, like, it's really staying consistent. Like, a lot of times, the link to it, if you go to my page, let me see if I can get the link off of my page this time without switching accounts, because yesterday I had to switch accounts. Let me see. I'm going to go to my page and post a link. I don't even know how to get to my channel. That's crazy. I be on YouTube so much I be forgetting how to do stuff sometimes. But when I first started doing these live streams, I would only have like 5 people in them. When I first started doing them, like maybe about 2 years ago is when I first really got into doing live streams. So I would only have maybe 5 people in there, and I would sit there and just talk to those 5 people. Maybe nobody would show up, but over time it grew to where people would start watching as my channel kept growing. So you got to do stuff to keep your channel growing, and just being engaging with people. Like, that's really what the live streams is about. I could have sat here and just made beats by myself, but I'm like, why not talk to the people for a minute? Let's see what's going on with y'all. Whether I make beats or not, I might not like the beats that I make, but I'm gonna sit here and just talk to y'all. I just dropped the link in the description to the gaming channel. But I was saying with that, like, last night I streamed and I think only 1 person watched, and I don't even think they subscribed to my channel. They might have. Actually, they might have. I'm not sure, but it's just the fact that I only got 9 views on the stream, like a video that was streamed. But it's like, just stay consistent with it, keep at it, and eventually it will grow. And you just gotta get used to being on camera if you're not used to it. Some people don't be used to being on camera, but it's a lot of fun that comes with streaming, though. And this, honestly, it's a way to make passive income. It's a way to make income, active income, because you're actually working on a video. People are basically watching me do a beat making video live, and I'm interacting with people. They may do super chat donations, they may make other donations, And even if they don't make donations, that video can generate ad revenue. And then when it generates ad revenue, that video is going to be sitting on your channel generating ad revenue as more people watch it. So it's just another form of passive income, and it's a good way to engage with people. It's a good way to get to know everybody in the community. Let me see. Congrats on the growth of the channel. I appreciate that, man. And this channel isn't where I want it to be. I want this channel that I'm on now, I want to get to like at least, I want to try and get 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I think I'm going to find a way to do it. Like, I want something major to come out. I want something major to come out that costs a lot of money. Like, let's say if a new machine come out, I don't know if they would give me one to give away, but I think I would go purchase one to give away. Like, if it's $1,000, I'll give it away. Like, one of the things I'm doing on my gaming channel, since I play Fortnite, the new season is about to start, I'm gonna give away some V-Bucks. I'm gonna go buy like some gift cards and be like, oh, subscribe to the channel and get some V-Bucks, you know. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it off the bat because I don't have that many subscribers in the first place. But we'll see how that goes. That's just an idea I have. If I waste $10, it was me trying to invest in my channel to grow. Just trying new methods. And I'm going to really write out a plan on how you could grow your channel. I'm just using a different method, really. I'm going to try and support where I can. I appreciate that. But if I could get a building in New York, that would be crazy. I'll be up there like Gary Vee, have everybody come up there. Off topic. But what do you think of Black Ops? Honestly, I haven't played Call of Duty since World War, was it 2 or World War 1? I think it was World War 1. That was the last Call of Duty I played. I enjoyed it. But once I got to Fortnite, it's like a lot of people don't like it, or they say they don't like it because, oh, it's kiddie, the building and stuff. But that's what I love about it. It's something different. It's creative. Like, I can sit there and just build, like practice building on Fortnite in creative mode all day and not be thinking nothing of it, because it's just you know, it's a cool little it's a cool little game. Like, the building stuff is just another addition to it. Some people just don't like that. I love it. Setting up OBS is a bit of madness. Yeah, it is. I don't even use OBS. I had it, I tried it, it just wouldn't work for me. I was like, I'm good on this. I'm like, I bought Elgato so I can capture my gaming and stuff. And it's paid for itself. That's another thing. You invest in stuff to help you. Like, I know stuff be costing money, but I swear it's like once I buy something, like it's a camera I want that costs $6,000 just for the camera itself. Not including I mean, I already have lens. Like, I have so many lenses, but the camera is $6,000. So I'm like, do I want to pay $6,000 for a camera? I don't believe in having credit cards and all that stuff. So if I'm paying for a $6,000 camera, I'm paying for a $6,000 camera out my pocket. So it's like, I don't know, but it's like, you gotta be wise. But a lot of times when you buy stuff, your money come back if you really don't even think about it. Like, when I bought Dune, I paid $150 for Dune, and the next day I was selling beats. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't sell beats every single day. I get beats sold like over the course of like a week. I get a few beats sold, you know, little stuff like that. But talking about online, man, I'm sitting up there doing what am I trying? I bought Doom for $150, and then like the next day somebody bought my stuff. It was crazy. But you just gotta invest in yourself. So I look at, like, if I buy that $6,000 camera, I might get a gig or something that end up paying me for that camera, or get 2 or 3 gigs that pay for the camera right off the bat once you start doing work with it. But I'm stacking up for that. That's what I'm saying. Like, with me paying Splice and all that, with the money I paid Splice over the past 2 years, I know it's not $6,000, of course, but all those extra stuff that all that other stuff I be doing, it'd be like, all that stuff add up to a few, maybe might even be $100 a month. If I stacked $100 a month, getting that camera would be a lot easier. Or it wouldn't be as much of a hit because I have money stacked up. That's really what I'm on now. I'm just on stacking money and growing. Like, I don't know if y'all know, I don't be caring about clothes. I be wearing t-shirts all the time. I really only care about t-shirts and hoodies. I don't care about shoes. I don't care about none of that stuff. Just stacking. Investing, very humble and too sweet. Things will come. I appreciate that. It's always good to be good, so you get good back. I'm not a mean, cold-hearted person. Even though sometimes some stuff make me mad, I still get over stuff. get on Apex. I tried Apex and I didn't like it at all. It just reminded me of Call of Duty in a sense, except for everything was just moving a lot faster to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not with that. Like, I have too much fun building. I invested too much time learning how to build on Fortnite. Like, I literally invested my time into Fortnite, like learning how to build and stuff. So it's a whole nother thing to me. I'm fighting with somebody I know how to build and take over and stuff. In most situations, I use my iPhone X as a camera with the app. Are you talking about on for live streaming? Cause I actually should look into that. Let me get my phone, cause there is something on here where I can set up my phone to live stream, but I think it would be some type of lag with Elgato. I had to look into it. I probably don't even have space on my phone, to be honest. Screen link. Oh, I can use it as a camera. Wow. Let me download it. I'm gonna check it out. I might have to, but I feel like it'll be some type of lag though. So if I could use this as a live stream camera when I'm playing the game, I'll be good. The name of the camera I was talking about. Hang on. See, this is how serious I am about it. I screenshot it and set it up here on the front of my desktop, so that way I always have it in my mind and I always get it. But one day I'm gonna get it, and I just know I'm gonna get it. It's a Canon EOS 1DX Mark II DSLR. The body itself, $6,000. So I'm just waiting to get something like that. I don't really even know what I need with it though. Honestly, I do a lot of stuff with this camera. I bought this camera and I've made my money back for it so many times. And also helped me with a new passion. One Eminem placement will get you that spot in New York. Maybe, maybe not. That stuff, it really, I don't know. It's probably because of the streaming and stuff that put a change on a lot of that. But I wasn't popping back when CDs were selling, so I can't really say. But I think that kind of slowed down a lot. Producer life. Gave you that dough right back. Yeah, man, that's about investments. You get the money back. It may not be right away, but it may be in little increments. If you spend $1,000 and you get something to make you $100 a month, after 10 months you get your money back. Like, and then everything after that is profit off of that investment. Like this camera, like I forgot how much I paid for this camera. I think I paid like $1,500 for the camera, but I got paid $700 for doing like a photo shoot over one weekend. Is what I'm trying to say. 2 days. It was like $700. I did something where my cousin became a judge, and he, sent me some money for taking the pictures, even though I didn't ask for nothing. Then you get the YouTube revenue off of it. So it's like I made the money back from the camera. Like, I always have a plan when I spend money like that. When I spend money like that, there's a plan to make the money back. The Maschine too will look a little bit different, but it will still have some of the same features and functionality. I'm sure they're gonna have the same features and functionality. I just wonder if a new machine comes out, I wonder if it's gonna be standalone. If it's gonna be standalone, that's gonna be crazy. And I'm gonna say this is not gonna be a promise, but I probably will try my best to give one of those away though. If it's a new thing, I'm gonna try my best to give one of them away. And I'm not saying that they're gonna give me one to give away. I'm saying I will go buy it myself and try to give it away. But we'll see, depending on how much it costs and stuff. I like using what I have to keep costs at a minimum. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like, it's some stuff I could upgrade, but it's like I'm trying to, I'm all about stacking. What about Red Dead 2? Man, I got Red Dead 2 right here. I have Red Dead 2 right here, and I don't even play this game no more. I'm probably gonna take it back when the Division 2 comes out, because it's just, I don't know. It's like I was disappointed. I didn't even finish the story. Like, it takes too long to get anywhere. And I mean, I had fun with it for a minute, but it wasn't what I expected. It was cool, but it wasn't what I expected. I'm ready for a new Grand Theft Auto to come out, honestly. I'm not gonna forget to play the beat. It's not my first beat. It's just a beat from 9 years ago. It's not my first one. Alright, I enjoy the studios look with the wood, but they will change the material to plastic. Man, I don't know what's gonna go on with this stuff. Do they have a certain month when they drop new products? The way I look at it, October, September is usually about an announcement. The beginning of October is a product. November may be a product, but the Maschine Jam came out they announced it in September, it came out in October. The year after that, the MK3 was announced, I want to say in September, it came out in October. No, it came out in October, I think. Then the year after that, which would be last year, I think the Micro was announced in September, and I think it came out in October or September. So pretty much that fall time frame, that's what I'm basing this off of. I don't know anything for sure. I want to keep putting that out there because I really don't know anything. I just go off of history to try to get that. You need an Xbox Club. Yeah, I bought an app called OBS Camera, and it works perfectly. Oh, I had to check that out. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about the whole gaming thing is about that, like building a community around gaming, and because that's something that I really enjoy. Like when I made that video about not playing games, I was really serious, but I realized that I'm just like, what I was doing outside of that is those extra hours that I might have been playing the game. I might have been watching the TV show. I mean, I was still productive during the day, but I might have been just, you know, chilling, playing, watching a Netflix show or something. I'm like, oh yeah, man, this was a good show. And I'm like, I'm still just, it's all about enjoying yourself, but make sure you put the work in, that's all. Do you think you can make a beat with just the MK3, no keyboard? Yeah, I can make a beat with the MK3 real quick, easy. I could do that in a second after I play this other beat. Where else was I? Okay, I answered that. Answered that. Just want to make sure I answered everything. Let me go ahead and go to Facebook and pull up this beat real quick. Let me see. Facebook. Alright, here it is. 9 years ago today, I uploaded
EDS825.com.
right here. I like what I do with the 808 though. I should upload this actually. Can I download this? I'd see if I can download it.
EDS.
I should upload that, but it's funny. Like it says, got my graphic design website and stuff on the video, but that's why I be telling people, like, when I listen, like somebody, the DJ, I don't want to mess that up, Tenzo said, when I do a live stream where I listen to people's music, I do that. It's just I don't do it as much. I went where I was doing it every week, but the thing with that is honestly, if you want to be honest with you, sometimes I just don't be feeling like listening to other people's stuff. Like, I be in the mood to work, and then it's like I just be like, oh, I can't work because I'm about to listen to these people beats. So I didn't want to be like not in the space, because the last time I did it, I really just wasn't in the mental space to really be listening to nobody's stuff, because I was like, I wanted to work. So I cut the live stream short and just started working on my stuff. But I do that. But I was gonna say, like, when people send stuff like that or stuff that's not polished yet, it's like I just tell people where you got, instead of trying to tell somebody that they, you know, trash and all that stuff, 'cause people will do that in the comments, but oh, this trash, I'll be like, man, look, it has potential. If you have potential, you can grow. Like, that's where I was 9 years ago. Like, I hear that now. I used to try to meet rappers. Like, I kid you not, I would put that stuff on a CD, beats like that, and hand them to rappers. I literally gave my beats to people, whether it was on flash drives, hard drives, and I'd be like, oh, ain't nobody called me my beats. I would listen to those beats all day long in the car, driving around, and I'd come in the house, listen to them, now do this. And it's like, I see why that didn't happen. It's all part of the story, you know, but I don't never tell nobody that they stuff is trash, because for one, you may not see their vision, and then on top of that, it's like, everybody got to start somewhere. If somebody just got a kick and a clap, it's like, you know, it starts somewhere. How many hours did you put in till you got that Dave's Love placement? Well, let me explain the Dave's Love situation, because I don't know if I do consider it a placement, of course, but I don't necessarily consider it me getting a placement. Dave's Love was a local artist. I hadn't heard of her until I listened to a project that she was on with another artist, two other local artists that I still am big fans of. She was on the project with them, because we were all, at that point in time, they were all in the group. I was about to say we were all in the group. They were all in the group. I wanted to work with them, but they had a project that came out. I listened to the project. I kept hearing Dave's Love on there. I'm like, who is this? I never heard of her before. I love the song so much that I was like, I just want to work with her. Found her on Twitter, saw who her manager was. The manager said they looking for beats for everybody in the group. I sent a bunch of beats, like some snippets, probably about 15 snippets. She was the only one out of the group to respond. So when she responded, she said, you know, she was on Twitter like, yo, I wish producers wouldn't send snippets, send the full beats. And I was like, well, shoot, ain't nobody using my beats. Now, this is the same logic that I want people to use when it's like, I don't know what that was, when they trying to get their beats out there, because like I said, she wasn't big at the time. I don't want to say she didn't have no buzz around the city, but I didn't really know who she was like that. So I sent her some stuff. Like, I'm like, oh, you want the beat? Here, nobody's using my stuff, take it. Okay, she recorded to that or whatever. Oh, you got some more, I just got on the schedule of just sending her stuff. She was literally like, I would upload my beats, I'll make beats, make snippets, upload them to YouTube. I might have put them on my Flash store at the time. I don't even think I was doing it like that. And then I would send her the beats. So I sent her, I kid you not, it had to be over 100 beats before she even like tried me, even got to what it was, like, for free. So it wasn't me sending her beats thinking, oh yeah, she gonna buy it. It wasn't even me sending her beats saying, oh yeah, she gonna blow up, we gonna blow up. I genuinely just wanted to work with her. I liked her style. I wanted to hear how we sound together, and that's all it was. It wasn't me trying to be like, I'm about to come up. It wasn't like, oh, she gonna take these beats and she gonna have to pay me for them later on down the line. I literally just wanted to hear somebody on my music, and I felt her voice sounded good. That's all it was. It wasn't like she was this big artist. I'm like, yo, I got beats, let me do this, or let me do. It was like, I like how you sound, let's work. Oh, you responded to me, take it. Every time I make it, take it. The only reason I have a beat store right now is because that's kind of different, where people want to buy my beats from me. It's like, okay, I will throw these beats up here online that generates income for me, and then it could become a bigger song down the line. It could work out where I just like this artist and we build a working relationship. But if I have an artist that I'm working with, I don't be like, I'm not that person that's like, oh, I need money for the beats right away, because it's like, I just like hearing people on my stuff. The songs I have with people, even if they are like 5 years old, I will go back and still listen to them. That's what I was doing last night on last night's stream when it was starting. I was listening to a song I got with somebody from like 2016, and it never came out. That's my thing. My whole thing is I have songs with a bunch of people that just never came out. Whether they're big people, little people, I have a whole catalog of songs that never came out. I'm just sitting on, and I want to be the person to just upload them on YouTube so people hear what some of my work with some of these people are. 'Cause a lot of these people are dope. It just never came out. So, but you know how that stuff goes. So my whole thing now once I get situated, like I said, I want to build my platform to help others get put on. I want to find me an artist and just feed them beats. Just want to feed them beats. Yeah, that Try Me remix. All those remixes were crazy, man. And the fact I made that beat using the Maschine Micro and a Kai MPK49. So I say that to say it don't matter what you use. It do not matter what you use. Man, I got a few artist songs I can play right now, but some people are sensitive about their stuff. So I'm gonna play like the people that's probably lesser known, but they're working on getting known. Like one of my favorite songs was, see, I got a whole project with somebody on some beats that y'all probably wouldn't even think was mine, and it's like I don't know if I want to play this stuff. I'm just gonna play one part of this one song, you know, that y'all probably be like, oh, you made that beat?
That's why I love you. That's why I love. Oh, that's why I love you. That's why I love. That's why I love. That's why I love. That's why I love. About the journey we ain't on. I know what to be wrong. I know you.
That's one song I got with the artist named Jay Reed. That wasn't him singing. Somebody else is singing, but me and him, we have like a whole bunch of songs together, and he helps me get better because I make sound, even though we don't even talk all the time, but he helps me make music that is different from my usual, you know, because I challenge myself because I want to make something that he would like that lane. Even though when we first met, I already had those beats made because I was trying to do what I was calling lo-fi at the time. I don't know if it's even considered lo-fi, but it was just something different. So I was just working on that stuff. When we met, it was like, oh shoot, you got these are perfect. So I just went home, started knocking them out, sending them. I ain't get paid for it yet, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't let the money stop you from working with people, because I know some people that's like that. They're like, bro, if you don't give me 50, we ain't working at all. And I'm like, bro, I have this written on the wall. It says, and y'all have never heard me cuss before. I don't think y'all ever heard me cuss, but I'm about to be direct. It says, fuck the money, make the music. I had that written on the wall right there as a reminder, like the money will come down the line. Now, if somebody wants to pay, I don't turn down somebody wanting to pay. But if somebody is on, like, if it's somebody I work and they ain't got the money, it's like, if I want to work with you, I'm just gonna work with you. I don't care. We can work the money out later. Because think about it like this: had I tried to charge Days Loaf at that time, I probably would have charged $25 for a lease, and she didn't pay the $25 for the lease, and we just never would have worked together. Who knows what would have happened to either one of us? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't get caught up on all that stuff. But another song I got, this one is actually out. I was gonna put it on iTunes, but we never like did the paperwork. I may go back and do it. I love this song.
I got a man that I think I'm gonna love forever. Forever we'll be together. Not very many is fortunate to know me. Lonely, promise to hold me. Your love is amazing, 1 in a million. Without it, I'd be going crazy. Think that I found the way. We got that classic, baby. Got that classic love. We got that classic, baby. Got that classic love. Everything I need, I'm glad he's mine. Loving you is wrong and I don't ever want to be right. I fantasize about him in the day, just so I can live out my fantasies in the night. And when we're alone, I be all up under him. My baby turn me on, I don't need no other man. So don't go calling me, don't send no text message. Phone on do not disturb, not what I'm looking for. And it keeps me focused, and swag be the coldest. Got my heart, I'm open, feel like the ocean. Got 'em wishing and hoping that we break up never. Keep 'em watching and scoping. One thing about our love, your love is amazing.
But yeah, I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs I ever did. I kid you not. The beat and everything is just different for me. Like, I love this song. I sent it to her for free. Like, my girlfriend had sent me Sorry, I'm trying to get this. Trying to find it. I'm about to repost that. My girlfriend has sent me her music. And she was like, "You should work with this person." I never met her a day in my life, and I was like, I just sent her a bunch of beats, and I was like, "Which ones do you like?" And she was like, "She liked that one." I'm like, "All right, that's the one we gonna go with." Gave it to her, and it's like that happened. Like I have to probably go back and try and put it out again. I think I'm about to repost it though. I'm trying to scroll down my Instagram. I got a song with Bow Wow that's not. I haven't even heard that song, but somebody asked me about placements and getting placements and tags with Try Me. I had my tag on that. All my songs, like I think if you listen to Me You and Hennessy by Dej Loaf and Lil Wayne, my tag is in there. It's just very low, and it's on there where their vocals are. But I have my tag in there. What else is it? I keep my tag and everything. Like I don't take my tag out. Metro Boomin uses his tag. Southside got their tag. 808 his tag. 808 Mafia got their tag. Zaytoven got his tag. You know, so why would I take my tag out? You know, and I'm not saying that I'm on necessarily their level or I'm better to say it like that. But I'm saying is if those guys are the top tier and they leaving their tags and everything, I'm leaving my tags and everything. Like somebody tried to give me, they leased the beat. Was like, bro, I need you to take this one tag out, and I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? I will refund you your money, but it's a digital product and you have the product already. So it's kind of like, yeah, fam, sorry. But depending on who you're dealing with, like this young lady that did that song, her name is Shakia. She doesn't, I don't think she cares if I upload it. I would have to put on like a split sheet or whatever, so that way she gets her percentages of the streams and whatnot. But I mean, upload on YouTube is kind of different. I don't think she would care. But she said I could upload it onto iTunes and stuff. I just didn't go about doing the paperwork and stuff yet. But yeah, man, like I'm about to re-upload it. Like I forgot it was even on here. I love that song. What else I got in here? Like
like a man, down like a coward. First you get the money, then you get the power. Pacing all night, I've been up for hours. My pops already told us the world is ours. They got me talking to him. When I jump out the coupe, this bitch poking. Every time that money call. And you don't want no real smoke. I'm with real killers, boy, you better play your card.
Yeah, that's just saying. I have songs of people that I just be sitting on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me see. What's your perspective on working with artists? And I'll discuss that with you. Dang, I'm on the live stream for a minute. I wasn't even planning on being on here this song. I know it's 12 o'clock. I got 2 hours left till I got to go to my son's school. Man, these days be going fast. But, yeah, man, being honest and transparent is the best way to be. Like, I don't be trying to... I didn't have nobody to do this stuff with me, honestly. Like, I didn't have nobody to really help guide me through this stuff. I'll reach out to people and they never really gave me any answers on anything. It'll just be a bunch of different stuff. So I just be like, you know, whatever. Be honest, help people find their ways. You need a super promotion to get your website noticed. Any ideas? Have 0 following. That's the thing. You have to build your following. Like today, websites are not important, in my opinion. Oh, somebody did ask me about my tag. I got it from commercialkings.com. I don't know if they still around, but the story behind my tag is a lady was supposed to do it. She didn't do it. A guy that I emailed about it, he was like, oh, I'm at the studio right now, but the lady whose voice was supposed to do it, she got sick and she can't do it, but I have someone right here that I could have someone right here that I could get to do it. Let's just see how it turns out. This woman didn't do tags or nothing. She did my tag and it worked. So since it worked, I'm like, bruh. I wonder if she even heard it on the radio. Like, I have a bunch of tags from her. Like, I have to figure out what I did with them. I had like 2 of them. I don't know. I said a bunch. I just chopped them up differently. Like, one of them was like a Maybach music type of thing where it's like produced by DDS and all this other stuff. But back on the topic of the promotion thing, I feel like websites aren't as important anymore. It's important to have your stuff in your control, to say that you have your own stuff going on. What's up, Third Eye Shooter? It's important to be like, okay, I have a site. This is my website. But I don't think nobody really go to my website like that. Like, I get views and stuff on YouTube and everything. I don't get nobody going to my actual website. I get it, but it's not like no massive numbers. But I have people who buy the course, and I think they get that on here, like off of YouTube, Instagram. They get my course on their Twitter or emailing me. We talk about that stuff. Then you got my beats. I think people pick up the links from YouTube to go to my beat store to buy the beats. Other than that, people see my videos on YouTube. People see my stuff on Instagram. The website is there, but I don't think anybody really is on there like that. But I would definitely say focus on YouTube. Honestly, like, I think a lot of people sleep on. It's just, you have to be consistent to build your base. It's like, you have to treat it like any other social media, in my opinion. I leave comments on videos where people who I would want to watch my videos are, and not just comments of check out my channel. I will genuinely share my thoughts on the video. Perfect example, I will watch a Curtis King video, watch the whole video, and leave my thoughts on the video in the comments below. Then people go and leave comments on my comment, and then that just builds it up from there. So whether it's anybody in the music production field, even people that ain't got no subscribers, like people who only got 100 or 20, if I see their videos and I enjoy it, I leave a comment on it. First off, it helps them, but I'm saying it also keeps your face out there. People become to, I see you in all these comments, who is this person? Let me click and see, oh, this guy has his own channel. I think YouTube is a way better platform than SoundCloud. I don't like SoundCloud at all, to be honest with you. I never liked SoundCloud. I liked it when it first came out, but they never evolved into anything other than what it was. There's nothing on SoundCloud to keep me there. I don't like going on there and I listen to one song and play a random song after that. I don't like any of that. YouTube has recommending. You can go to person page, you can leave a comment. Everything is just so neat and put together, in my opinion. But on SoundCloud, it's just all over the place. And I know they have something now where you can distribute your music through them, but it's like, I hear that they try and take such a large percentage of your money that I wouldn't even do it. I would just go on like DistroKid and upload some stuff. Like, I'm thinking about just putting a beat up on a platform just to see what happens. Because that's another stream of income, and plus people say that they want to just listen to my beats. So when you get an audience, you have to give your audience what they want, and you have to understand your audience. So that's what I'm kind of tapping into right now. And I do feel like it's a lot more bots on SoundCloud than YouTube, but YouTube is the way to go, in my opinion. I feel like YouTube is the #1 platform. I put all my energy into YouTube, and it takes stuff from YouTube and put it on Instagram or something like that. And then with Twitter, I share my random thoughts, and then I post those thoughts on Instagram, and those random thoughts start to gain me more traction on Instagram. So it's just, you know, stuff like that. And believe it or not, Xbox is a platform too if you start networking with people on Xbox and stuff. Do you send MP3s, waves, or links? I send, depends on who I'm sending stuff to. A lot of the times I send stuff to people with MP3s, depending on who it is. If it's a big artist or A&R or somebody like that, or a manager, and they're like, yo, we need some beats for this, I'm gonna send a WeTransfer link, because WeTransfer will let you know when they download it, and it also is just a nice way to send it. Sometimes I do Dropbox, just depending on the situation. Let me go back up for a second, because leaving your tag on there changes everything. Felt you should take the tag off of it if you release it. Leaving your tags on there changes everything. Felt you should take it off. Take the tag off if you release it. No, the tag, I feel like the tag should stay on, and then I would always be hesitant about sending beats out because I felt they would try to release it without telling me or never get paid. I mean, that's just how this stuff go, to be honest with you, to be real. That happened to me. Like, I have songs on Apple Music right now that I never got paid for. So I have a lawyer. I could be like, let's go fight this. But do I think that this really generated enough money that's worth me trying to fight it? My lawyer may cost me $2,000 or $3,000 just to go after this one song. If he cost me $2,000 or $3,000 to go after this one song that only generated $1,000, and then the $1,000 gets my split of that would only be once. Well, since the people that did it are independent, all the money's probably going to them. So it'll probably be a 50-50 thing based off of publishing, because when you make a beat, if you don't sign away any of your publishing, you still get your 50% of the publishing. It's like a 50-50. Really, it's 100-100, but when more people start getting involved, it start getting broken down in different ways. But if it's just you and that one person, you get your 50%, but was it really worth it? Because now you're really in the hole because you spent $3,000 to get your $500. So it's like stuff like that. But I don't even worry about that, because if a song get big enough, the record label has to get the permission from whoever made the beat to have the song out there. If you're the producer. Now, if you get the beat to somebody else, or they said that they made the beat, then you'll have an issue to where you have to go back and forth with them. But if it's an honest person, they'll come back to you and be like, look, I'm signing here. We need this. You produce the song. We need XYZ. Here's your offer. You know, all that stuff. And it's good to have a lawyer in those cases for sure. But don't be afraid of that, bro. It's like, and then on top of that, it's free promotion. If you make a hit song, hopefully you get paid for it. If you don't get paid for it, it's promotion at the end of the day. If you can really prove you made the song and you get credit for it, it's promotion for you. It builds your brand. Can't someone get sent the MP3 and convert? That's not, I mean, you can convert MP3s to waves, but when you convert MP3s to waves, it's not the wave quality at all. Period. It's not wave. It's not wave quality at all, because you smashed it down from wave to MP3, and then you're just basically changing the ending format. So I don't think that that's really any of that. Like, it's not even worth doing all that. But let me check somebody. Speaking of income, how was it balancing a full-time job and producing, dealing with that struggle right now? To be honest with you, I haven't worked a job since I got laid off. I got laid off March 11th, 2014. I want to make sure that's the right date, because that was on a Tuesday. So I'm about to just see March 11th, 2014. Yep, it was a Tuesday. They let us work the whole day, well, pretty much half the day before we got laid off. That was the last time I had a job, so that's going on 5 years ago. Wow. But back then, I mean, I had just had a kid. So prior to having my son, I would just make beats all day. Like, I'll go to work. I was a student too. Like, I graduated, got my associate's degree and some certificates and stuff right before, a few days before my son was born. So I was just going to school, going to work, coming home, making beats. Like, I'm not a club person. I'm not a party person. I don't really hang out. I have a few friends that I hang out with, but it wasn't an all the time thing. So I was just at home making beats all the time. Like, playing Xbox, making beats, playing Xbox, making beats, playing Xbox, making beats, playing Xbox, making beats. When I'm not at work, you know, I worked at Target, so it wasn't no real crazy work like that. But once my son was born and I started working at a factory, it just became, you know, I was working at the factory and going to school, actually, now I think about it, for a few months. How did I work at the factory? Okay, so yeah, so 2013, I was going to school and working at the factory and still trying to make beats. I wasn't making that many beats. I was probably making about 2 beats a week, because when I work at the factory, I had to get up like at 6 o'clock. No, I had to get up like at 5:30 in the morning. I think I had to be there 6:30, something like that, some crazy time I had to be there. So when I was doing that, I was trying to think how all this stuff went. It's just a blur, really. Like, it was just everything's just mashed up together, because I was doing the same thing every day, going to work, going to school. I was doing that, make a beat here and there. My son was born. I got pictures of me making beats in the hospital when my son was born. Like literally, like the first day I'm sitting there making beats on FL Studio. I got pictures of that. Him in my arms, I'm making beats right here. And it just became something where it was just my free time. I would try to make beats. He was so small, so it's like I just really had to hold him or put him in the swing. All he was doing was sleeping and stuff like that. So it was like I'm up there, you know. And that's when my girlfriend didn't have him, you know. Like if she sleep or she getting her rest because I'm at work, I come back, I'm like, all right, I got him. You go get you some rest. As soon as he eat, go to sleep, I'm making beats. I'm tired. Like I used to be falling asleep at that job, right? I not falling asleep like that, but I'd be sitting there like, oh, I got a new part. Okay, let me finish. I'll finish all my parts because I knew what I was doing. Okay, I'm gonna sit here for a second. I'm listening to stuff, listening to my beats, listening to how to be successful, writing my plans. I know how to be successful. And like 2013 was my worst year for beats. I think I probably only made 100 beats that year. Like honestly, I have never had a year that low of beats. Because when you think about it, that's listening to 10 beats a month. Like on my bad months, I make probably about 20, 30 beats a month. So as I went on to working more, or as time when I got laid off is what happened. I got laid off and I was able to get unemployment. So I was able to be like, okay, I'm gonna take these next 3-4 months to try and make something happen. So while I'm getting a check, had my son, I kid you not, he was small, crawling around. He's crawling around on the floor. I'm banging out beats all day. I go to the park, take him to the park every day. I'm getting my exercise and getting my mental right. I'm praying to God that I find a way to make something happen with this music stuff in this time frame. Because all I want to do, even right now, all I want to do is take care of my son, my girlfriend, my family, and just be able to support them and myself and live a comfortable life. Like I don't care about nothing else. I really don't care about nothing else. The only thing I want for myself is some more jewelry because I like gold. I really like gold for myself. And I have a goal as to every time I hit this goal, I'm gonna buy another chain, whether it get bigger, whether it be the same size. But that's just something I like. And then on top of that too, when I bought these, gold was cheaper if I wanted to sell these because I don't have diamonds in it except for this part. You know, the chain and stuff still has its value because it's really just the weight, so I'll be able to sell it. But that's a whole nother topic on investing and all that stuff. That's something completely different. It's just something I like for myself. I like clothes, video games, not clothes, t-shirts, hoodies, movies, food, camera equipment, music equipment, and video games. Like other than that, I want to be able to just take vacations whenever I want to and live the life. But I forget what I was saying. Oh, I was just going out there to the park literally every single day. I would drop my girlfriend off at work, and it was just me and my son. As soon as I drop her off at work in the morning, we going to the park right down the street. After we go to the park, I'm going to Target, pick up the things I need for the day, maybe the next couple days. We sitting down, and he playing. I'm making beats. I got Mickey Mouse Clubhouse playing, and I'm sitting down making beats. Like that's all it was, and that's when it just started the cycle of me just making beats, and playing games though. That's the whole thing. Video games always been there too, but I was just making beats, going to see movies and stuff. But it just became, this is the life that I wanted. I wanted this, so I prayed for it, kept working, and eventually something happened to put me in a position where I didn't have to worry about money like that for a while. Like that song was 5 years ago. I still have a little bit of money off that song. I don't have a whole bunch. I still get paid for it, but when I say I don't have a whole bunch, it's because I tied it up in investments and stuff like that. And then like a lot of people think that stuff is a lot of money, but what they don't tell you about is taxes, because taxes will kill you if you don't know what you're doing. So that's a whole nother monster in itself. So it's just, you know, let's say I made $1 million and Uncle Sam like, oh, I need 300,000, and that's not to mention you got manager, lawyer fees, all that stuff. But trust me, I ain't make $1 million, so I don't want to throw that out there. I'm just giving that as an example of how everybody got their hands in the pots, so it don't really go the way that people think it's gonna go. Let me get back to this though, because I feel like I was going on a rant there. Feel you on the lawyer part, plus leaving your tag gives you promo. Yeah, pretty much. It's on what on the knees, I guess. You're right, bro. I appreciate that. My brother's birthday. Followed you on Twitter back then. I think I remember that stuff. I mean, I appreciate you following me on Twitter back then, man. I used to be on Twitter like crazy. So if you're saying your website doesn't have that much traffic, how you mostly sell your beats? My website, I have a beat store on my website. I have a BeatStars separate website, which is iwantaddsbeat.com. That gets a few thousand views or something like that a month. Ain't nothing crazy on it, but that comes from me putting my beats on YouTube. Like I have a beat that I put up on YouTube last year that has over 30,000 views. Those people click that link and then they go buy the beat. They don't go to ddsproductions.net to go look for beats and then buy the beats. They are coming from Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, where I post these snippets of beats. They click the links and then it takes them directly to it. My course, people aren't going to ddsmachinecourse.teachable.com. They see the link on my YouTube video and then they click it. That's what I'm saying. I get traffic from other places. It's not just people think like I'm not promoting on Google DDS Productions or DDS Beats. That I'm promoting in a different way with the beats on there. That's what I was saying. I am a Virgo is what I am. I don't even know what that means, but that's what I am. And I'm a crazy beat block since, or I have crazy since switching to Ableton. I mean, I love Ableton, but I'm more efficient in Maschine. Nah, I know how people go back to the LG DAW. Man, that's true. That's true. That's the one thing, because like you have to learn something brand new all over again. It's about to be crazy. I need a new HDMI cord. I'm so cheap, I won't buy one. This screen about to be freaking out in a second. Yeah. I need a new HDMI cord and I just won't go buy one. It's only like $12 and I'm sitting up here and won't go buy it because I'm like, that don't bother me. But yeah, that's why I stick with Maschine. Like I even try to go back to FL Studio and it's like I can't do it. I'm just too stuck on Maschine now. Like I flow good with it. I don't want to mess that up. Now where else was I? Uncle Sam always wants to get paid. Yes, he does. He does not play. And you, so that's why it's like every time you get paid, you should set aside some of your money for as if you are an entrepreneur. And I think the thing is, if you make $600 is where it start, where they start wanting to collect. And it's not 30% for everybody. I'm not sure the percentages of it. It's just if you hit a certain bracket, you had to pay more. Like I was watching Desus and Mero, and the woman was talking about where her plan was if you make $10 million in a year, you're taxed at like 70%. And I was like, that's wild. I'm like, I get it. That's a lot of money, but 70%? So you mean to tell me if I make $10 million, you trying to take $7 million of my dollars? That's wild. But I don't know, man. I don't know how all this stuff will go. We going into a very interesting time in general, just with everything. So it's gonna be real interesting to watch how it see. Props, by the way. It was nice to see a producer out of Michigan blow up. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I want to blow up some more though, for real, for real. I want to blow up around here as well. Like, I want to be on the Mount Rushmore of Michigan producers. I mean, maybe I already have my space up there because I already have my thing that went. But it's like, I feel like with this YouTube stuff, it's getting me in my own lane around here too, because I don't really know too many other producers that have had success that's doing the YouTube thing, honestly. And I'm not talking about out there, I'm talking about just in my area. Let me make that clear. I know it's other producers out there who've had success that's doing YouTube, and I'm not saying that I'm the first one. I'm saying in my area, I don't see too many people that's doing it like that, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm definitely trying to get to the point where I can, definitely where I'm trying to get to that point where people know me more for doing more stuff. But it's funny, people don't be knowing that I produce Try Me because I'm just on YouTube. But, alright, thank you. I'm so confused. Do you use BeatStars on your own website? BeatStars has a page. Like when you pay for BeatStars, you could basically make your own website on BeatStars. So I designed a BeatStars page where I use, it's called iwantaddsbeat.com, and then as soon as you type that in, it turns into dds.beatstars.com. I just paid for the domain to transfer it over there. I have two separate websites. DDS Production has an embedded player from BeatStars. So I have a BeatStars player on my page, on my ddsproductions.net website, where people can purchase beats. But people don't really just go to my website like that. I have a few people go there, but it's nothing crazy is what I'm saying. When people go to my BeatStars page, it's coming from YouTube. People that's watching my YouTube clicking the links and going to my BeatStars. Or maybe some people that's on BeatStars is what I'm trying to say. Seem like you enjoy the simple things and like similar traits of a Scorpio. That's my sign. Thank you for the uploads. No problem. But yeah, the simple, that's what makes life, man. The simple things, man. I just want to, listen, all I want to do is be able to be, in the next 30 years, 20, 30 years, sit back and be like, look, I'm going on vacation forever. We going around the world taking my camera. Even now, it's like I plan on traveling, taking my camera, taking pictures, making music. That's just all I really like to do. Movies, simple stuff. I'm not into all the craziness. I like to travel, stay in expensive hotels where I can just get a view. And I know that sounds like a crazy thing to say, like I enjoy simple things but expensive. It's just something about staying in a nice hotel that's just, it's next level stuff. It's next level stuff, man. It's just next level stuff. And they ain't got to be the most expensive hotel. I'm just saying something nice, like, you know, relaxing is what I'm trying to say. You can just chill. Dude, I feel that Michigan needs to be put back on the map. This coming, Michigan, the hip hop scene is definitely going, in my opinion. Do I have any videos of you? Oh, you mean do I have any videos of me using Native Instruments MK3 and FL Studio? No, I was thinking about making some, but I just don't mess with FL like that no more. But I might. What do you mean by EU? Are you talking about Europe? Hopefully I don't sound ignorant when I say that, though. I don't know what you're talking about, though. I just don't want to sound ignorant up here like, oh yeah. Oh dang, I missed one. I missed the comment up there. Thank you for subscribing, bro. This new workflow I got going is dope. You can use Maschine as a plugin and just drag out your audio. Yeah, I know you could definitely do that. I do want to come over to Europe. That's one of my plans. Have a passport and everything, but it's just all about the timing. And I haven't even seen all of my country yet, but I definitely want to go over there. It's a few places. Like, believe it or not, I want to take a train across the United States one day, just because, and take pictures and eat. Like, I'm dead serious. I just want to take a train and just go across the United States just to see stuff that's different. But I definitely want to go to Europe, though, for sure. I want to go to Paris. I want to go. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much stuff in the world to see. Like, I've been to the Bahamas and things like that, but it's like I want to go to Alaska. People think I'm crazy when I say I want to go to Alaska. Like, I just want to go visit Alaska just to see what happens. Hey man, I appreciate you tuning in to the live stream. I'm probably about to do the same. I wasn't even planning on being. I was only gonna be on here for an hour. And I'm like, it's my lunchtime. Like, I literally schedule my day out like this. Like, I have around in between 12:30 and 1 is my lunchtime, somewhere in that time frame. So I'll be sitting here like, yeah, let me go grab a bite to eat. Then I have an hour to finish up some stuff, and then I gotta go. And then you know how that stuff go. So yeah. Let me see what's going on real quick before I end the stream. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this stream. No, this was like just a random thing. I didn't know how many people I was going to get in here because it's the middle of the day. I know people are at work. I know when I do these, if I do these streams around 8 o'clock at night, I have like 50, 60 people in here. But if I do it around 10, 11, 12 at night, I have maybe about 30, 40 people in here. And like I did it today, and it was a little smaller. It was more intimate with just the 20, 25 people that was in here. So that's how it is. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that got in here. Advice on arranging samples. Make whatever sounds good, honestly. For real. Just make whatever sounds good. Don't pay attention to stuff other people say unless you want to, but for the most part, just do what sounds good to you. Trust yourself. Don't do what everybody else say. That's my advice. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna be on the gaming channel tonight. I might try to do a gaming stream before I go pick up my son. I'm not sure. No, I'm not. I'm gonna work on some more beats. I'm gonna be on the gaming channel tonight. I will probably share a video from my stream last night and also let y'all know when I go live. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Y'all take care.